Hey there. I don't think I've seen anyone that doesn't like buns. Like literally everybody I know enjoys the snack. And so we're going to be making it. If you get to write down the recipe, then you might need to go back to the beginning of this video and write down the ingredients. So very quickly, we'll be going straight to making our delicious buns. Personally, I think that buns is everyone's favorite snack. Let's make buns. So in a clean bowl, you add all the dry ingredients together. Your 3 cups of flour, a pinch of salt, a tablespoon of nutmeg, and a tablespoon of baking powder. If the butter you want to use for your buns has salt already, there won't be need to add extra salt. There are so many flavors in the market, so instead of nutmeg, you can choose to add vanilla flavor, milk flavor, or you can even add your nutmeg and still add other flavors. After putting all the dried ingredients in the bowl, the next thing you want to do is mix all the dried ingredients until combined. Next, you add your butter. A little butter is enough to make buns. Sit with the dried ingredients and then set aside. In another clean bowl, we are going to be preparing our wet ingredients. Break an egg into the bowl and add a sachet of milk already dissolved in warm water. You can choose to use liquid milk if you have some. Then you add your sugar into the mixture. You might be wondering why we didn't add the sugar to the dry ingredients. It's because adding sugar to the milk and egg helps it to dissolve quickly. Mix the wet ingredients until it comes together, then add it to the flour mix. Mix everything until it comes together, then stop mixing. Your batter doesn't have to be smooth to make buns. The smoother the buns, the harder it will be. We don't want our teeth hurting us when we are enjoying our buns, right? Snack time should be enjoyable and memorable, and so the process has to be stress-free. Remember that our aim is healthy snacking, and if you observed, you'd notice that every ingredient we use for this recipe is healthy and in the right proportion. Once again, remember that your batter doesn't have to be smooth to make buns, because the smoother the buns, the harder it will be, and that is the more reason why we dissolved our sugar with the egg and milk, so that we don't have to struggle to dissolve it while mixing the batter. Once the batter is ready, the next thing to do is to heat up the oil and fry. Scoop the batter into the hot oil by pressing between your thumb and index finger like this. Put a little scoop of the batter to test if the oil is hot enough, or use a food thermometer. If you have a food thermometer, it should read about 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Fry for 7 to 10 minutes until it is golden brown. You lower the temperature, and the longer you fry this, the more crunchy it will become on the outside. This is a homemade buns, and so it has lots of ingredients to make it nutritious for every member of the family. But if you're making this for sale, then you can actually add more cups of flour with the same measurement, and your buns will turn out to be good. At the end of this, you'll notice that the buns is not really smooth. It's because the batter is quite watery, because I used less flour with more milk and egg. So if you have a thicker batter, you'd get a smoother buns. However, for this particular recipe, the roughness or smoothness of the buns is not what matters, but the nutrients. It's so delicious. So overall, I spent about 3,000 naira to buy my ingredients, and we got over 15 pieces of big buns, and each of these buns is selling for nothing less than 200 naira anywhere in Nigeria, even in the most local villages. So you can calculate how much I spent and how much you'd get if you should sell each of those buns for 200 to 300 naira each. Then imagine the quantity you get when you add more flour and get more buns. You can make extra 1,500 naira to 2,000 naira daily from this. Yes, our buns is ready. Most problem that people have while making buns is that it doesn't done in the inside. So let's take a look at this and see. See that? It's soft. And it's well cooked even in the inside. Good luck as you try this recipe. You can ask your questions in the comment section. Thank you for watching.